Have you ever wondered what would happen if the Locust Horde from Gears of War joined forces with the formidable force from Halo that are known as the Banished? Well, I'm your host Abz, and in this video I'll be taking on this alternate universe where the Banished land on the planet Myrrah. Does all hell break loose between the Banished and the Locust, or do they strike a mutual agreement? Be sure to drop a like if you'd like to see more crossover lore videos, and subscribe for more gaming lore content. So bear in mind, this is an alternate universe. So, the Banished, on their ship Enduring Conviction, have landed on the planet Myrrah. The Banished, using their scanners, have detected a new fuel source that might boost and refuel their ship. So with that in mind, they set up a base camp in old cog ruins. So in this alternate universe, humanity has been wiped out clean, and has been for over 10 years. So the Locust have won the Locust War, and have been rebuilding and advancing their species ever since. The Locust have killed the majority of the Lambent, the humans are dead, and their queen leads them to a new beginning. They have reproduced, rebuilt their army, civilization, and have made drastic technological advancements. Since humanity's extinction, the Locust have inherited the lands and have also tamed many of Myrrah's creatures to boost their military, one being the Wakatu, an apex predator from the South Islands of Myrrah. However, with the Enduring Conviction making planet fall, the Locust scouts informed their chain of command that a new threat has arrived and to prepare for battle. With that said, Atriox's chain of command has noticed that a strange new species is slowly starting to gather around them. Now with tensions high at the new oncoming threat, his forces prepare for battle as well. Now the Banished do not have the manpower right now to take on the Locust Horde, nor can they risk glassing planet Myrrah, as this might cause an issue in that their fuel source could be ignited while doing so. So it's heavily advised not to, as well as the fact that they just do not know enough about the planet, so why risk glassing the planet if they know the planet might be useful? The Locust are as stronger than ever, and the numbers of course heavily favour the Locust, as the Banished only have one ship, and thus this is going to be a problem for the Banished. Queen Myrrah is also cautious of the Banished, as she notes how their civilization's technology and weaponry is far beyond theirs. In the old cog ruins, Atriox notices the cog human burial sites where the Locust are gathering the millions of human corpses, and comes to the conclusion that the Locust also dislike humanity, just like them, and therefore the Locust could be useful additions to their army. It is established after a few encounters that the human language is the common ground of both factions, so Atriox is introduced to the Locust General, General Raam, who takes him to have talks with Queen Myrrah. Raam is present during this meeting, of course in case things go south, but Atriox is deep within enemy territory, so he wouldn't take the risk. Atriox is a tactical genius, much like Raam, but Atriox has an excellent way with words, and proves how the Locust and the Banished can fulfill each other's needs. The Banished could do with some of the Locust troops, as Atriox has seen that a lot of the drones, grenadiers, etc. are ruthless, aggressive, and unforgiving, just like the brutes, and could do with their numbers, as well as special troops like the Cantus, as well as some of the hollow creatures. They'd also require some berserkers for reproduction, and Atriox also mentions the idea of crossbreeding some berserkers with the strongest Jiralhane, with Jiralhane lieutenants like Voridus keen to get breeding. In return, Queen Myrrah wanted lots of weaponry and technology that the Banished had to further advance the Locust species and civilization, from vehicles and all sorts. Atriox agreed. He had one more favour. They wanted some of this fuel source that Myrrah had to offer so they can leave, so Myrrah also allowed the Banished to refine some of the remaining emulsion reserves that Myrrah had left, as they needed the fuel source, but little did they know this was the cause of lambency. And as the Banished left the planet Myrrah with some new additions to their army and a new fuel source, on their ship cases of rust lung began to surge due to exposure in the past days to emulsion. This would eventually lead to lambency, and an epidemic is just about to strike the Banished's ship, Enduring Conviction. Meanwhile, Myrrah gets the final laugh. They deplete some of their emulsion levels, advance their weaponry and technology, but they've had to sacrifice some troops as a result. Although she has ultimately sent some of her children to their death, she knows the return is far greater, and they may just find ways with this new technology to further advance their reproduction and genetic engineering. So that's just one scenario as to what would happen if the Banished ever encountered the Locust Horde. Of course, this scenario better suits the Locust due to the Banished travelling to planet Sarah on a single ship that needs fuel. But let me know what you thought of this video in the comments down below. Drop a like if you enjoyed the video and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time.